Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to a Techie Mama Live. We are on YouTube live with this tutorial. Today what I want to go through is how to use Beaver Builder to create a complex layout. So we have this layout here that we've built, and I'm going to go into Beaver Builder and show you how to modify the layout and change things up so that they match your brand and your ideal design. Let's go to Beaver Builder up here at the top, right next to Edit Page. Once we are logged into our WordPress site, you'll notice that if it's the first time that you're using Beaver Builder, it will ask you if you want to take a little tutorial. Let's go ahead and do it. So the first thing that shows is I can add rows. Rows are how all of these are built. You add rows and then you add content into the rows. And you add content. So here are the content options. And then you edit content. So once you highlight over a content area, you'll get some thumbnails up here at the top. And you can also just click to edit the content. There's the edit content. You can also duplicate. You can look at the column settings, or you can move around or go into the edit settings. If you want to add more content, there's a plus up here. And then once you want to publish your changes, you click on done and then publish. All right, so let's get building. So here we're going to go in and we're going to select this. It is a heading. You can see the name here, Joyce Roberts. So we're going to change that to my name. I'm going to change this byline a little bit. And change that. And click on save. And that will save all of our changes. If we want to go in and change colors, again, I click on it. You can go into the separator and you can change the color here. So you can change the color to whatever color you want. You can also save presets. There are a few presets here for this theme. Say we want it to be that beige color or maybe that orange, but we want it brighter and more red. There we go. And you can increase the thickness. That kind of looks strange. We can increase the width. And all of this is done on the fly, so you can see the changes happening. Say we just want 100%. There's 100% take us. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's the end of my name. So let's go back to 10%. You can just scroll through the different options. So maybe we want it at the top, the line separator. And maybe we want an icon. So we can then choose an icon. Icon page comes up nicely, and then you can search. Computer didn't come up, but there is a computer, so we'll put that in there. So then a little computer comes up, and that's kind of nice. So maybe then we'll increase it to, let's say, 50%. And guys, I'm doing this all on the fly, so this is not a gorgeous layout. I'm just showing you the capabilities. All right, so let's save. And here's our call to action. If we want to change this call to action, we'll click on it. It's a button, so maybe get a free quote or contact me. You can change it as you need to. And then up here, we can do business and tech services. Change that up a little bit. All right, so we just changed this up. A lot of different things here. Other thing I want to show you is if you want to change the background for this area, this is a full row. Since it's at the top of the page, we don't get the icons at the top like we normally do. We get it right here at the bottom. If we click on the row settings, we'll see it's full width. We have a lot of different options here for the colors. And then here is our image. So if we remove that, select photo, maybe we want something else. There's not many other good background images, but let's say that's not going to work too well, but it's all right. So there we have that. And then our little profile here, this is actually another image. So if we want to change this to be another person, then we would just go in there and again remove and then select photo and go in and select the correct photo. We're just going to put her back in. All good. All right. So that's a little preview. Basically, all of these little areas are either a header of some sort, a text area of some sort. This is also a heading with some text. You have the option here to add just regular text. So if we want to just have regular text here, get some more Ipsum here, can add that in. Here we also have the option for video and a sidebar and then pure HTML or audio. This website has the ultimate add-ons for Beaver Builder as well installed. So there's a couple more options here. That is where we're getting the heading and the button. And if you purchase the full version of Beaver Builder, you get a lot more modules in the standard version. You get buttons and call to actions and a lot more options that you can use. But even with the free version, it is very easy to work with, very easy to modify. This is a new thing. This is an info list. So an info list is just a number of different list items. So always on time. And in this, we have the title. You can add a link if you like. You can add some description text. And you can have an icon or a photo. Choose the icon and then the icon color. So that's how this was built. If you wanted to have a link, it would go into like a read more, or you could do a complete box or on the list title or on an icon or on the icon of the item. So you could also link this whole thing. I would probably do the whole box just so since there's not an obvious place to link. And here we're just doing one list item at a time, but if you wanted to have multiple list items in the same column, you could duplicate and you would get them side by side. So another way to do this whole idea is if we remove this and remove this column, is to have it on one big white background and have all three there. So some different options. Here's some testimonials. This has just been built by using text editors and headings. There's some images that are the client information. Request a quote probably needs a little bit of a form or something, but there's our lovely image again and our background image. And there we go. That's how you go in and edit a page. Just go in, click the items, and modify till your heart's content. The last thing that I do want to talk about is if you want to edit the column, there are some column settings. You can click on the little column icon and then column settings, and here you can go in and modify the width, make sure there's a minimum height if you like. do colors, background. You can choose a background image or a gradient. A lot of different options here. So if you're trying to get to that kind of behind the scenes of an item, you can always go in and go to column settings, and that will get the whole column settings. So for example, here under the services, if we wanted to do a background of, let's say, that beigeish color or that a gray color, these are going to look all that great, but there's a gray color. You could do that, and that would then add that gray color to our background. And then if you wanted to play with some padding and so forth, we have the options for that as well. So in this case, we probably need a little bit of padding on both sides and maybe make it a little bit of a rounded corner for it to look kind of a little bit better. Save. And there we go. Got a little bit of a stylized gray background on that title. So hopefully this helped out, and I encourage you to go buy a full version of Beaver Builder if you like this. It will drastically improve how you create your websites and make it a whole new deal so that you can do these really awesome complex layouts for your landing pages, for your funnels, and so forth. Thanks for watching. Make sure to check out my YouTube channel at YouTube Techie Mama, and watch out for future lives on Facebook and on YouTube. Thanks.